So what would you say to the guy that's cautious because of that reason?
I mean, the amount of kids doesn't really matter because they're all well taken care of, and I'm a great woman despite having so many children, and I only have 2 baby fathers. So, yeah,
okay.
I mean, nothing really to worry about.
And you've never been married, right?
Say it again.
You've never been married, right?
No, never been married. Okay. I've been engaged twice to my first baby father, though. Okay.
Today's vocabulary word of today is mitigate. That means make something bad less severe, serious, or painful. In other words, in layman terms, try to make some situation that's really jacked up not as bad. Like, it's really not that bad. Like, oh, you just got shot in the ass. It's really not that bad. I mean, you still have your other butt cheek, right? But in reality, it's bad. To get shot is bad. It's not a favorable situation. No matter how you try to make light of it, it's not a good situation that you would want to be in. And what you guys heard in the beginning clip was an example of mitigation live. This young woman, Shirley Ann, is 28 years old with 8 children, 2 sets of twins by 2 different baby daddies. Because you have those 2 different baby daddies, one who is, you're gonna find out, was on drugs, she's telling you like, look, I'm 28, 8 kids, never been married. Hey, this is a great situation for you. Like, what's going on? Like, it's not that bad, is it? But guys, I want to play a particular clip of the entire interaction. That way we can figure out exactly what happened.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 8.
How old are you?
28.
You have 8 kids that you gave birth to?
Yes, ma'am.
You gave birth to 8 kids?
Yes.
How old are these kids?
My oldest just turned 10. My daughter is 7. Then my next son, he's 6. Then I have a set of twins who will be 5 on the 29th of this month. And my second set of twins, they just turned 3 in November. Then I have a 1-year-old son.
A 1-year-old son?
Yes.
All by the same man?
6 of them are, and the other 2 have another dad.
Okay. So you had a baby a year ago?
Yes.
So okay, so tell me, you said 6 of them are, and then which 2 have a different dad?
My second son and my daughter.
Your second? Okay, so let's start. The 1-year-old and the 3-year-old twins, the 5-year-old twins, they're all the same father?
Yes, and my oldest.
And your oldest at 10. And then y'all took a break?
Yeah.
Okay. So why are you not with the man you had a baby with 1 year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago?
Oh my God, Kendra, that man, he is just drug problems, abusive. I tried to stay, but it just didn't work out.
But you had how many kids by? You had 6 kids by him.
6 kids, yeah. And then between our oldest son, there was a break where I had my 6-year-old son and my 7-year-old daughter. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go back to him, try to give it another shot, but it just wouldn't work.
So I understand you're saying it wouldn't work because he has drug problems. But, I like to ask the questions that I know men would ask because you're here for a guy. Why did you have 6 kids for him if he had all those issues?
Because I tried to stay, to see if he would change, get better, and I just didn't want to be with nobody else. I was really in love with him and wanted to see him get better. I tried to help him throughout his drug problems. And then his other thing was not having a job. He's a self-employed barber, and that never really took off. But I tried to stay with that man, Kendra. I did, but it just
So what was your final straw? Because you had a baby a year ago. So what was the final straw for you?
My final straw was when it's crazy, but my other kid's baby father, he sent a picture of his private part to my phone, and I didn't know that he did that until I went to sleep one night. I woke up, he was just like, he was mellow, calm and stuff, and I was like, well, I forgot what I asked him, but he just like went off. And so I'm like, okay, let me go check my phone. And I seen the picture and I said, oh my gosh. So he packed up all his stuff and he left. And I was texting him. I'm like, yo, like, what's up with you? Like, why are you acting like this? Because we had previously had sex like that night before. And
which baby daddy you previously had sex with? The 1-year-old baby daddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so when I called him while he was on the road leaving, because he lives in I'm from Philly. He lives in Philly, from Philly too. And so I was like, yo, like, what's up with you? Why'd you leave like this? He was like, yeah, the stuff that I seen in your phone, check your phone. I was like, oh, wow. So that was.
So is it fair to say he left you? You didn't leave him?
No, but we was in Jacksonville, Florida or whatever, and we had like a big argument because he always accused me of being with my other baby father. My other baby father doesn't even know I live in Georgia. He hasn't known that for years now. I've been here for almost 3 years. And so we had got into like a big argument or whatever while we was in Jacksonville in the beginning of July. And I was like, you know what? When we get back home, like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And then that happened with the picture or whatever, like shortly after we had gotten back. And so, yeah, it was like, it's just done.
Oh, that's one of the babies in the background?
Yeah, my 1-year-old.
Okay. So, okay, he's a 1-year-old. So the other child's father, he's not in your children's life?
Not really, no.
Okay, but he texted you his penis picture.
Yeah. His like basically he wants to get back just to have sex. Like he doesn't send me money for the kids or whatever. He doesn't call to check on them or anything like that. So that's just basically how it is with him.
Right. So let me just jump. I'm gonna start with this question because again, you're here for men, and I hear men talk about this all the time. What would you say to the guy that feels like 8 children might just be too much for him?
Oh my gosh, I know.
And wait, and hold on. And not only are they 8, you have 2 twins that are 5, 2 that are 3, and then one set of twins that's 5, one set of twins that's 3, and then a 1-year-old. So you have technically 5 children under the age of 6, and you do have a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
So they're pretty young.
Yeah.
So what would you say to the guy that's cautious because of that reason?
I mean, the amount of kids doesn't really matter because they're all well taken care of, and I'm a great woman despite having so many children, and I only have 2 baby fathers. So, yeah, okay. I mean, nothing really to worry about.
And you've never been married, right?
Say it again.
You've never been married, right?
No, never been married. Okay. I've been engaged twice to my first baby father, though.
So, guys, I want to get to one of the biggest situations there. And I'm 28, 8 kids. Dad was on drugs. I left him abusive. The other baby daddy is sending you penis pictures. It's not necessarily that she has all those kids, which is really concerning because, yes, it is concerning. But what she doesn't understand is her bad decision making is the real issue that we cannot get away from. She is not a woman that uses good judgment. And when you don't use good judgment, it is a problem, all right? For any man, a woman that doesn't have any level of wisdom. And I understand that a lot of times what we're looking for here in the world is, we're looking for, men to have wisdom and make all the decisions. But when a woman is also not making good decisions, it's bad. And this lady has a culture of making bad decisions. And she wants a man to come in and deal with her with all of those situations, trying to mitigate their response, when that's not necessarily the truth. It is just a bad situation, even if she had 0 kids. Because the thinking is how she got to number 8 and not being married. That's where we're at. And see, this is why a lot of black men, when they start to see these things, it's like, you already have a guy who's not taking care of the kids, doesn't want to be around the kids. So how much respect for yourself can you have? Why should I want to deal with you in that sort of relationship? It's not a really good idea to deal with that. And that is the problem that we are having, guys. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all of you. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.